Thank you, Lawrence. New tonight at 9, a frightening ordeal caught on camera in San Francisco. A guy with a large knife was seen chasing another man down the street near Jefferson Square Park. The victim telling KRON 4 this happened while he was walking his dog with his wife Monday afternoon. A victim sharing his story with KRON 4's Dan Thorne tonight. Dan joins us live in the city now with more. Dan, hard to imagine.
That's right, Grant. And this knife chase happening in broad daylight. The victim, who was a software engineer here in San Francisco, says the attack was unprovoked and he had to run for his life. And he's really hoping that police get this guy before he potentially threatens someone else or possibly injures them. In a brief but stunning video, an unknown man with a large knife is caught stalking another man who is seen running away. This playing out near San Francisco's Jefferson Square Park.
It was really scary. It's one of those where time slows down and you're like, is this really happening? Doesn't seem real.
Skylar Givens says his attacker is homeless and had recently taken over this area across from his family's apartment. While Givens and his wife were walking their dog Monday afternoon, the unknown man laying on the sidewalk became aggressive and pulled out the weapon from his bag.
He pulls out this big knife. It was like 10 or 12 inches. And thankfully, I had a taser with me, and I ended up firing the taser at him so I could get away and run away quickly.
The high-voltage shocks heard on video weren't enough to keep the man from approaching. Givens was forced to run behind a security gate at his home.
I never thought I'd have to use my taser. If I didn't react in that way, I very well could have been stabbed.
Givens says the attacker disappeared shortly before police arrived. After living and working in San Francisco for nearly a decade, Givens has noticed an increase in homeless encampments and drug use in his neighborhood. He's worried people who enjoy the park may encounter a similar nightmare and may not be able to defend themselves.
I feel a little bit less safe than I used to. As I've been walking around throughout the day, it's something I think about, and I'm not going to be able to go outside again without thinking about that.
We've reached out to San Francisco police for more information about this attack, and as of this report, they have not responded. Givens tells us that he and his wife have been so shaken up by what has happened that they are seriously considering moving out of San Francisco. Reporting live in San Francisco, Dan Thorne, KRON 4 News.